Aloha, siblings, and welcome to another Minetest Monday. Minetest Mondays occur on every other Monday. In between Minetest will be other games, computer games, backgammon, these types of things. Well, the backgammon will be a real game, but other things like Sokoban or computer games, obviously. So those will alternate, and then Minetest every other Monday. Oh, I guess I have to do the YouTube obligatory stuff, right? So please like the video if you're enjoying it. Please subscribe to the channel. There's a Patreon link in the description if you'd like to offer financial support. It's only $1 a month. It's a tip jar. You don't get any perks. If that's too rich for your blood, you could just do a one-time donation of whatever amount you think is appropriate at the YouTube thanks button, which is, oops, nope, I think it's over there or something like that. So I also have social media links in the description for Facebook, Instagram. There's a link to SoundCloud with a couple of pieces of music I did. There's also at least one. I think there's a couple of collaborations there as well. And there's the channels and the other channels that I have here and YouTube are links for that down in the description. One's a vlog channel, one's my music channel. They're both pretty inert right now because I'm busy focusing on ASMR for the moment. Have I covered all the stuff? Like, subscribe, comment on other people's comments, share the videos with your friends. I also do live streams on Saturday nights, 8 p.m. Pacific time. Yeah, I guess that's about it. So, oh no, I want to do a couple of things here because I keep getting comments and questions about it. So, I'm not going to play Minecraft. I don't like Microsoft, that's why. And I am not used to playing these types of games where it's a person walking through a world and that sort of thing, and I don't play shoot-'em-up games and that sort of thing. Having said that, I'm not unfamiliar with computer games in other situations. I mean, you can watch those videos on YouTube. And also a couple of people assume that I'm computer illiterate, which is ridiculous. I used to be a computer programmer, well up until I guess the early 2000s, but yeah, no, I'm not computer illiterate. La 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 la. And also I do know that I can hold down buttons to get things to happen, and I purposely don't because keyboard clicking sounds and mouse clicking sounds and all of that are good ASMR triggers. And this is, in fact, an ASMR channel. I just use gameplay because I enjoy it, and it seems to be an effective way for me to deliver ASMR, right? So that's one of the options on the channel. What else? Is there other comments I frequently get? I think that covers it for that kind of stuff. La 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 la. In any case, I suppose that's enough of my babbling, and I've probably scared most of you off already by now. In any case, so let's move on to actually playing. Let me talk about what I'm going to be doing this time. So I have just been mostly wandering around, and I'm probably going to mostly do that as well, continuing just because I enjoy doing it. I am going to be building more buildings. I'm not doing a village or any final project right now. I'm just going to build random stuff just because I need to get some experience in seeing what stuff looks like and what I like and what I don't like. So this is going to be slow progress. It's kind of on purpose because I want to be slow and deliberate. Mostly just because I enjoy that, and secondly because it's ASMR. Anyway, so there's that. I think that covers everything. So let's get on to actually playing the game. Here we go. And let's say continue. Here we are. So here we are. What do I have there? Oh, that's a lamp. I'm going to go to inventory real quick. What do I need? Let me get a, so let me ditch that one right. Oops. I guess here, there's where it is, isn't it? I keep forgetting that I'm in this window. Wake up, Bill. Is there anything else I want to take out of here? Oh, you know what? I should put the slab back. So where were the slabs? I think they're this way. Maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, what do I have here? This is sandstone block. Oh wait, this is snow, sandstone brick, sandstone block slab. These are blocks there. Yeah, let me just do this block slab. Oh, silverstone. All right, here, let's do this. Let's do that. I'll put that back. Alright, I'm going to ditch the flowers. Let's just put them somewhere else, I guess. Oh, I was going to get a digging thing. Let's use the Diamond X. I guess it's the harder one, so I guess it's easier. Well, it does make me, it gives me the ability to dig more effectively. I think that's good enough for keeping the ghosts. Let's back out of inventory. Let's see, do I want to do fly mode? That's K, right? Fly mode enabled. Let's get up. Alright. Because there's a lot of stuff I'm completely unfamiliar with, because the first few games I played were using, well, Minetest. But I've made a couple of upgrades. Well, I guess I've really only made one upgrade. I've been thinking about doing another one because I got a notification. But the first time I did an upgrade, it trashed the stuff I'd already done, right? So it doesn't seem to bring old games forward. And it seems to me there's got to be a way of doing that. And I just don't know how yet. And I went to start looking into, like Reddit forums and the like. And then I realized, I need to get on with recording this stuff. So if I don't keep 100% up to date, I'm not going to worry about it too badly. Anyway, so let's just, what do I want to do? Let's go this way. So I'm coming this way between, look at these things. You know what I should do? I'm going to go back to inventory. Which one of these things do I want to sacrifice for the moment? I'm going to sacrifice the bed. So now I can do zoom, and there we go, right? Man, that's crazy about how it starts rendering stuff. And also, because if you undo it, right, all that stuff's obscured by clouds, but when you do zoom, right, it's not so obscured by clouds. Man, I think that stuff looks really cool. Alright, so that looks like dried grass on a hill, yeah. So are we in summer or fall someplace, I guess? Now, this is weird. I guess time passes while you're out of the game, or is this just a different area? I guess it's just a different area. Well, obviously it's a different area, but I guess what I meant is it this stuff drying out, and it's just, taking time and the dryness is spreading, or is this just a different, like this region specifically just stays drier? I don't know whether they actually have seasons and stuff in this. Anyway, okay. Let's go this way. Oops, wrong key. That looks kind of like a teapot, right? Here's the pot, and then there's the spout. Anyway. Let's go this way. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here. And I'm going to just walk around over here. I want to see if it's different when you're on the dry grass. Plus, I just want to see what's over here. Alright, let's do that. Let me disable flying. Here. Oh, I went farther than I wanted to. I didn't think I was. Oops. Here we go. Alright, let's go forward a bit. And then now let's kill flying. There we go. Now is this because it's cloudy, or... No, the sun is starting to set, isn't it? So where are we getting... That's the moon coming up, isn't it? So the sun setting should be over here somewhere, yeah. Yeah, here we go. Now my memory of... This doesn't seem like it sounds that much different than walking on green stuff, so I guess grass sounds are the same. That just looks so trippy. let's head back this way. What do I want to, where do I want to go? Look, I want to go over here. Oh, here, let me go back up there. Looks like there's kind of a... Now this is just sort of a... Does it go down into anywhere? Or is that just sort of it? Interesting. All right. You know, this almost seems weirdly deliberate, right? You know what I mean? Like some kind of amphitheater that was sort of dug out and they planted a tree in the middle of it kind of thing. Interesting. All right. Let's go this way. Alright, so there were some plants over there, and this goes way down in there, doesn't it? I wonder if it's cave-like or if it's just a big hole. Well, I don't feel like walking around in a hole right now. Oh yeah, now that's something in it. You know, I just had an idea. I probably won't do it for a while, but I think it would be kind of cool to put in ambient noises. You know, like when you're at nighttime, depending on where you are, there'll be like cricket noises, or if you're closer to water, more like rivets of, you know, frogs. And maybe like in, depending on where you are, like foresty areas, like you could, you know, do the, what do they call that? Like when the birds are singing, there's a bunch of songbirds singing in the morning. Is that like the morning bird chorus or something like that? I've never really been a birder or anything like that, although I do find birds fascinating and all of that. I just, never took it up. What this looks like, this is like the other places we've been in that are like caves. So, you know, I do want to go down here for whatever reason. All right. Yeah, let's go find a place that I think is a good place to put a lamp or something. You know what I think I'm going to do is I think right there I'm going to put it there. All right. Now that goes back out. So I guess this is more or less it in here. Does this go somewhere, or is this just an end thing here? Here, let me just put a little one here. Oops, I filled the wrong way. And there we go. You know, let me go back over. This doesn't really go anyplace, right? This is just dead. There's nothing around this corner except for getting back outside. Let's go down here. Wow, so what is this? Huh. That's odd that the steps sound like... Alright, we need some more lamp. Okay, I want to try to stick to my... that way, I'm going to put it on the right hand side. I'm going to do one of the big ones again. There we are. Alright, let's do one of these guys. Let's see, can I put it there? Yeah. Alright. Okay, this just goes through, it looks like. Right? It doesn't even look like it's much of a... Alright, let's... Nice, alright, so what's down here? Let's put one there too, I guess. Oh, that just keeps going down, doesn't it? Yeah. Alright, let's go back. Well, let's walk over this way. Yeah, so that goes through, but this goes down. Alright, can I put... There. There we go. Wow. Alright, let's... Zoe. Alright, let's... There we go. There we are. Alright, I'm going to walk down here and I want to see what... Let me go over to here, I guess. Now this looks like it's the dirt with dry grass on it. And so can I stand on this? Huh, I wonder what it's supposed to be. Alright, let's put, I guess, let's not bother with one here. Wow, alright. What is that over there? Oh, just a log, I guess. Well, it's interesting, logs. Lots of logs, it looks like. Interesting. Oh, I just realized that some came back up. I didn't even notice. Alright. Alright, yeah, that's... Oh, let's turn flying back on. So this is... I don't know why I'm just suddenly fascinated by all these little holes and stuff. And kind of... I don't know how much I want to go. I guess is that spelunking? Is that for exploring caves? Oh, interesting. Well, hey, let's just fly in here, I suppose, yeah. And you go down. There we go. in a bit before. Ooh, wait a minute. That's going to drop down quite a bit, isn't it? But I'll be able to come back up that way. I can always make my own way up. Alright, let's just go down there and see what happens. Here. Oh, didn't I disable flying? I thought I did. Alright, there we go. I thought I'd already done that. Alright, let's now do a lamp. Yeah, let's put one there. Alright, wow, okay. That looks like that's the end of that, and then that goes up and out. And like that. Let's go this way. Huh. That's too high, so let's do this. Alright, now we can turn that back off and then I can... Alright. Huh. So, what are we doing here? Alright, I want to look at that. That's clearly, it looks like it's all obscured by clouds, but so let's see what's what. Wow, alright. Wow, is that like a forest growing on the cliffs and edges and stuff? And interesting. Alright. Do I want to go over there? Yeah, let's go over there just for a minute and then I'll come back and see if I can find where I built that other thing last time and maybe build some other stuff around it. Interesting. Stop here and hover for a minute. I'm just going to look around. Yeah, I want to go up a bit more. Alright. That looks pretty interesting. Alright, let's go see what's out over here. So more dried hillside, I guess, and then sort of a, yeah, it's crazy, these trees growing up on these steep. Okay, I think we're not, well, it's a little over 20 minutes, so I'm gonna, I guess, start flying back and probably wander a little bit too once I get my bearings, and then see if I can find my way back to where I was building stuff before. Shall we? Of course, I'm assuming that I've not lost my orientation, right? Okay, I think... Alright, that... I came by that thing, right? That thing was floating in the air, I think, right? Now I don't fucking remember what... 'Cause there's the green stuff, right? So actually I think it was over this way is where I came, yeah. Oh man, I'm not 100% sure. Alright, let's go up a bit more. Alright, let me look back the other way for a minute. I think this seems kind of like where I was, but... Oh, hey, there we are. That's it, isn't it? Nice. Alright, so what do I want to build now? Let me go back and look at what I've already got there. Da, 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 da. And, yeah, let's go this way a little bit more. And let's just go boink. Oh, this goes down here, doesn't it? Yep, all right, let's go around that. Oh, this just kind of goes through. I think I've seen this before, right? Maybe not. What's in here, down here? Wow, alright. This is really pretty interesting. Let's keep going down here, I guess, for a bit. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my inventory. And you know what I'll do is I'll just take this here and let's go here and... Alright. Huh. Sand, I guess. It looked like sand to me. What's going on here? There we go. That's nighttime. Alright, I think... wait, no, let's... I don't know. I'm just trying to think, see if there's something else I wanted to do in here. I kind of like the way this is. Man, I liked this last time, where the way this block is here at the corner with this. Now I'm starting to think, I don't know whether I like it or not. I do like the way that just kind of floats there. That's kind of cool. I have no idea what to do in here now. So I won't be doing any remodeling or decorating just now. So what do I want to build here now? I will look at inventory and see what materials we have and what I might build something out of. So I'm thinking building still. So, oops, I'm already on page 1. All right, so, here, this is rail. Interesting, what's this here? All right, there's... Wow, diamond block. Huh. I don't know, I think... let's take this back. Let's put this one here. Silver sandstone block slab, silver sandstone block, and silver sandstone stair block. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Alright, this is fences, isn't it? So let me go put up a fence. Alright, matter what I put it up, what kind of... I guess I'll use the jungle wood here. So let's see, I want to get rid of what? I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this for the moment, and I'm going to put in this thing here, and I will go out of inventory, and alright, so I was going to build a fence somewhere, and do I want to put a fence around this and make it kind of like a yard? Nah, I'm not going to worry about it. Let me go this way, I guess. Let me just look around until a spot inspires me to say, oh, that's a good place for a fill in the blank. Alright, let's... I really need to wait for daylight so I can have a better idea of what's going on. Actually, what I want to do right now, it just dawned on me. I have no idea how various materials look in certain instances, so I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to say, where I want to be. guess this is actually big enough. Okay, so here we go. Let's go. Let's do flying mode again a little bit. Here we are. All right. And there. How many minutes is this? Oops. Alright, I want, oops, let's go this way, and I want, alright, alright, let's see. I think, well, tell her to make the other one, that's, I don't think it needs to be as tall as that one, so let's just make it be like 5 tall, maybe. Or maybe even 4 tall after I get it to here all. Yeah, I'm just going to make a glass house. I just want to see what it's going to do. Alright, that's... And, I will do one, but this will be the roof layer, so let's do this then. Boink. And... actually, this should be pretty good. Let me just go up a bit. And I think I can just do this from here now, yeah. And maybe not quite. There we go. Okay, I think I have a complete roof now. This is weird. Alright, I just wanted to see how it would be in a glass house, you know what I mean? That's a trip. Alright, let's go walk it out a little bit. Alright, let's go see. I got our lamp post, our glass house, and our cinder block house. No, it's not cinder block. What is it again? It's sandstone block or silver sandstone block. Alright, I think I'm going to put a fence up. And where am I going to... What's over there? You know, how big is that right there? Oh, I realized I was flying in it. That's funny how it... Hey, what's going on here? I thought I'd already disabled flying. Alright. Yeah, let's go up here. Oops, I was too far away. Alright. This actually looks like a cool place to maybe build a little cottage type thing. Right, and then like maybe have a yard kind of on this. Yeah, alright, let's think about that then. Alright, so interesting. Oh, I see. So it goes from the middle of a block to the middle of another block. I get it. Interesting. Okay, so let's go ahead and... Alright, now I want the fence to come from here. Now what happens if I do this? Alright. That's alright. Now let me do this. Oops, no. Oops. I'm jumping way. How am I jumping? There we go. Alright, that seems high enough for a fence like that. I'm going to turn flying back on. And I don't know why, I just find sometimes building with flying is easier. Okay, now I think I'm going to take this fence over to there, right? Okay. Okay, so I'm going to have it go like this. Is that the right? Yeah, okay, so that the... I'm going to do, let me put a light block here, or a lamp here somewhere. Let's put it, I guess there. Alright. Yeah, that's fine, I'll have two of them, who cares? I'll remove them later anyway, so that I want to go away. Alright, let's put fence material back. Alright, let's go forward a bit. I guess I'm kind of at a weird angle. Oops, there we go. That's... Actually, let me do this. Let me do this. Oops, no, I don't want to leave that open right now. I think that's where I'm going to put the opening. So let me go up a little bit more. See how big my weird little area is. What am I going to put a little structure in here? I think this will be like a yard area and you can come in through here. So I think I'll put like a building around here like this. And I think I'll have a bit of a gap. Like there'll be a walkway that comes this way and you can turn into the yard or somewhere along here. I don't know exactly. I think I'm gonna put a gate there eventually. Alright, anyway, let's see what I get here. And, okay, so hang on, what am I trying to do here? This one is... Oops. Right. Okay, now let me go this way a little it, and then see how this is going to go. I want that to go up with another one. Yeah, let's do it like that. Alright. Oops. Alright, let's have this one be, what are we doing over here? Yeah, this is gonna go. Yeah, I'll put another gate over here. So make it like a walkway or something at some point. And it'll be like a house over here somehow. And I don't know, we'll see. I don't know, let me go get some gates. I'm using jungle wood, right? Jungle wood fence. Where were gates? Alright, that's railroad tracks. Is this gates? Trapdoor. Applewood. Jungle wood fence gate. Alright, I'm going to take out... You know what, I haven't been zooming for a minute, so let's get rid of that for now. And let me put in jungle wood fence gate. Alright, let me go back. And there we go. Oops. Let's move, there we go. And now... Oh, can I make it a double-decker? Oh, I see it. All right, there we go. That's interesting. So let's put one over here too, I guess. Yeah. I'm too far away. Nope. Let me go out. Turn around. Let me come down a bit. And what happens if I do it this way? There we go. Now can you stack on top of it? I guess you can't. No, won't let you do that. Alright. No. Alright, let's do this for a second. How do these work? Really, do you just go? Oh, interesting. Nice. I like that sound. I kind of like that noise. I don't know why that little sequence of audio really I found very pleasing and satisfying, so hopefully I didn't seem too weird for all of you guys. Anyways, let's go up again a bit. Slide over here. Now let's see. Boop, 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 boop. Alright, let me show you how this is. Alright, it's not a bad looking fence here. Now I think I'm going to put a couple more, like right along here. Alright, yeah, let's go one more. There we go, I think that's good there. Alright, so I think I'm going to go ahead and take those out. I'll figure something out for lamps. Oh, actually, you know what I want to do? Alright, so let me, let's just put a lamp here. Alright, so, alright, so, I'm wondering, alright, let's go up and alright, I'm going to go up. Oops. Alright, I'm thinking. Oh, you know what? Is there a jungle wood lamp? There, thank you. Let's go here. Let me trash that one. Now let's go look for those lamps. And I can't remember where they were. I think they're closer to the beginning, aren't they? Right. Okay, I've missed them, I guess. Oh, here they are. Is this the jungle wood? Yeah. Alright. And now what I'm going to get rid of... Let's get rid of the stair for a minute. And I want to go get... Alright, I'm thinking... I don't remember which way they're... This here. Let's put this here, I think, maybe. Alright, I don't know if this will do what I want. I'm thinking... I'm wondering... Can I put... like there... And then... Will a railing piece go between... Oops. I guess not. see. Okay, so let's... Alright, so but it won't do it between these. And no, alright, so let's do this. Let's go up. Oops, no. I keep forgetting whether I'm in fly mode or not. Alright, so let's ditch this. Let's do this. I'll do it over there too in a minute. Alright, I'm wondering. Wait, no, let me go back over to here and relook at what I'm looking at here. Alright, let me go up a bit. And what do I want to try? Alright, so I'm going to put a fence thing there, and a fence thing there, and oh, you know what I'm going to do? Alright, I'm going to take this down, boink, boink, and this down, boink. I'm going to take this off, take this off. Alright, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go get this lamp thing. I'm going to put it there. I'm going to put it there. Right, and then now what I'm going to do is let's go here. Oops, no. Alright, I want it to go, nope. Let's do this. Alright, what am I trying to get done here? I want... let me go back up again. Alright, I want a fence thing to go like this. You know, so it'll go on top of this. So let me go up a bit more. Let's put, I think I've got a fence thing here. That's not what I wanted here. I wanted this one. And I wanted to go here. Then I wanted to go there. Alright. Now let's go up again. And I want one to go there. Right, and then now I want it to go like that. Here we go. See, I think that'll be like the front gate. Right? Right, so there'll be a light by the front gate, you know what I mean, when you're coming in. And I'll put some kind of garden or something in here somewhere. Alright, and then this will be interior to everything. So, yeah, it's not quite as attractive. I wonder put fence rails between these. Yeah, that's better, isn't it? Alright, that's much better. Alright. Let's come over here, I guess. Let me get a lamp. I'll just put a lamp somewhere. Actually, no, I think I want to put it here. Like that. And now let's put... Okay, I want to do this. All right. I like that. I mean, it's silly, right? But, and it's certainly not a security fence, right? It's mostly just sort of a decorative, this is my front lawn, or front garden. I don't know what I'll put here yet. I really like that noise. Alright, there's enough of me just playing with the sounds in a silly way. Alright, you know, I think, gang, this is going to be enough for today. I think I've, oh, you know what, I'm going to play around till, oh, I don't know, do I want to do a nighttime thumbnail? Where's the moon at? I don't see the moon. Where's the moon? Oh, the moon's way up there. Alright, which way is the moon going to set? Alright, I'm going to wander around until the moon starts to set, and I'm going to see if I can somehow get the moon low in the sky, kind of either just above or just behind the fence here somewhere. So, maybe I had to think about, let me just put a lamp over here. And I'll put another one, I guess about there. Alright, this will give me enough light to kind of look around and see what's what. Because I'm thinking, I'm going to have on this gate along this fence, I think there's going to be a walkway that comes this way. It'll turn into a stairway about here. And it'll go up to the upper story. Right. Yeah, okay, so there'll be an entrance over here, but this will be a secondary entrance. And so I guess, all right, let's go over here. All right. Now I'm gonna, I think, all right, I'm going to put, I want my house made out of something other than that sandstone stuff though, right? Let's have some variations. Let me go look at inventory. And what would I like this house to be made out of? it's going to be some pine needles, pine bush needles. Alright. Alright. These are the various stairways and stuff. There's that stuff. What is this? This is vessel shelf, wooden stair, brown wool. Oh, am I already getting into wool? Yeah, alright. Dirt. Alright, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap this one out for, oops, nope, desert cobblestone. I don't know, what is this here? Oh, alright, no, I want this. Let's move this out of the way. Let's move this. Art, what do I want? Mopping cobblestone wall. Cobblestone wall. You know, where are other, I'm going to try this, but then I'm going to go maybe see if I can find other walls. Let's see what happens. I want to look how this works. Alright. Alright, I want to... Now what happens if I do this? Alright, now how tall do I want this place to be? You know, how tall is the other one? I made that one kind of tall, didn't I? Oh, wait, let me do this. I'm going to say escape. I think it's under settings. Keyboard and mouse. Show advanced settings. No. That's not it. Show technical names. No. Where was the thing? Oh, is it under controls? There it is, under controls. So, I want to toggle between back, left, right, jump, sneak, drop, up, 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 up. Change camera. Is changing camera, is that the thing that makes it be whether I'm being at my own first-person perspective, or is it that I'm going to be sort of a not first-person perspective, like third-person perspective? Okay, I'm going to try that. So let's get out of here. Let's exit here. There we go. And it said C, right? Yeah, there I am. Okay. So now, let me cancel. Alright, so... So, how tall do I want to make a roof? Is that enough right up there now? I think that's enough. So what, that's 3 high, is that right? Okay. Alright, I don't like this view, to be honest. Oops. And... oh, no. Alright, this is it. Okay, so what are the 3 things again? There's this one. Oh, I see. Whether I see behind the guy or whether I'm facing my guy, or I'm like, okay, interesting. I wonder if there's a, well, I'll look into it later. I'm thinking it would be cool to have a mod that would make these follow daylight, you know what I mean? So that when it was light, they went out, and when it was dark, they came on, kind of thing. All right, anyway, I'm going to, oops. There we go, and alright, let's go up. There we go, and there we go. Alright, so this is going to be, how big do I want to make this thing? Let's just make sort of an outline. And then, You know, I'm not going to do going all the way up the wall already because I think let's do this. So I'm thinking that might be somewhere along here might be a good spot for a window. So I'm just going to do the lowest level just to lay out, you know, kind of a. Let me go this way, I guess. All right, so I'm going to have this walkway here. I'll worry about putting something over there in a minute. All right, so this will go. Boop, 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 boop. I think. All right, I'm going to put. Oops. All right, now let's just do. I think I'm going to have some more building on the other side of that wall, but that's going to have to do with the other entrance. And then there'll be a way of getting to that via the inside, but I'll work that out later. Actually, I think you'll have to do it by going up some stairs. I like that idea. All right, you know, here, let's go out this way a minute. So how big am I going to make this secondary thing here? Let's go over this way and let's see how this goes. All right, yeah. That actually looks okay. All right. All right. That'll be. Alright, let me go up a bit so I can kind of see what I'm starting to get here. Alright. Yeah, I think. I'll deal with some stuff with some windows later. Alright, so how do I want this to go? Well, the perspective is a little bit weird, isn't it? I mean, I guess it makes sense, but. Alright, so this. There'll be something in here. Alright, so I will. That'll be an interior wall there with a door. I'll work that out later. Okay, so this will be this. There'll be a walkway here. So, okay, so what I need to do then is let's go down a bit. Am I too high? Silly as I am. Let's go this way and down. There we go. There we are. So, stairs up here to where they go later. Okay. This, I'll take this as far as it'll reach, and then, okay, so that's that. Fix that, so let's just go get something to do with it. I guess I want dirt with grass, right? What am I going to get rid of now? I'll get rid of this for the moment. Let's put the dirt with grass. And now let's get back out of inventory. Let's get the, dirt with grass. Oh, alright, let's go over there more. There we go. This come this way. Here. Oops. There we go. Alright, I need a lamp again. Let's just put it over somewhere. Come on now. Alright, let's just fly over here, I guess. Right, and can I put one there? Alright, there. I can kind of see what I'm doing. Let's go over here and put one over here. Okay, so I want to have... I don't know exactly how this is going to work. I want to have an entry thing over here somewhere. So I'm going to take... too far away. Take that out. And okay. Alright, yeah. Oh, you know what? I do want one more of this here. Oops. There we go. That's what I wanted. Alright. Alright. Alright, I'm going to then do this. This is going to be interesting, I think. But let's see how it goes, yeah. So I don't want to say too much about the ideas I'm having for the building. Because, I don't know. I'm in the mood for doing one of those kind of, see, isn't that cool, kind of things, you know, like the big reveal that they do in a lot of these types of... Alright, now let's go this way. There we go. Alright, so that's going to be a thing. I'll worry about all that later. And how high will that go up? I'm not sure. Alright, so now I need to think where stuff is going to be. Okay. All right, I'm going to do some changing of land, I think. Right? Simply because I can. All right, yeah, we're going to go. I'm going to go over here. And I'm going to go about a bunch of this out. So let's get the fucking this guy. What is this? Let me go get some. Yeah, I'm going to do this too. Yes, do that. Do that. Alright, I want this now to be this mess here, right? I'm going to walk over here a bit more. Let's do this then. Now let's go up this way. Oops. Here we go now. Oops. Let's do that. I want to put one, I guess. There. Alright. Now I want to alright. Now let me go over here and alright, let's see what that's doing now. Okay. Now I need to go over here. You know what, I'm probably going to screw up a bunch more stuff, so I think for the moment I'm just going to do the landscaping nonsense. Oh man. I think I need to get these ones out too, don't I? Wait, none of the other ones, or do they all? When you stack them, does it leave that gap? I didn't think it left gaps, but I guess it does. Did it leave gaps over here? No, it didn't leave gaps here, did it? Maybe it does, and I just haven't noticed it yet. Alright, hang on. Oh, I missed my opportunity to take my freaking... Oh, I don't want to do that. Alright, let's put... okay. I need to put a wall there. And a wall there. Let me go this way. And let's look at this way. Okay. Now let me put... Oh, I guess I do want that to be the wall. I want it to go there. And I want it to go... Alright, here, I'm going to do this now. What the hell was that thing? I don't know. Alright. Now I need to do the wall there. Alright. And then now I want to do the wall there. And I want to do the wall there. Now these do have freaking holes in them, do they? Or do they? Yeah, what's this with these? Okay, so this isn't what I want to do. I don't want all these weird little holes in it. So, we're not using these as walls. Because they're not really walls, are they? Or how do you get these to fit so that they don't have holes in them? Okay, so this is really disappointing. Well, this isn't doing at all what I wanted to do. I should have paid more attention to when I was stacking them. I didn't realize there was going to be those gaps. Alright, I'm going to just go find a place for a thumbnail, because I think I'm going to take this all down, but I'll do that next time. I leave the fence up, but I kind of like the layout I've got going here, but that's fine. I can make a new one. I'm very disappointed that the walls don't function that way. But I'm already at an hour 40 something. This is going to be a fairly long video, even without removing, coughs and noises from the upstairs and the like. In any case, so let me switch out of here. Let me go over to here. There we go. So, I guess that's it for today's episode of Minetest. There'll be another one in 2 weeks from today. Well, today from when this got published, not, 2 weeks from necessarily when you're watching this. So this one is published on June 9th, so 2 weeks from that, what is that? That's the 23rd or something like that. Yeah, in any case, so I hope you had fun. I hope it was relaxing or whatever it was that, you came here for. And aloha, siblings.